Let's take a little tour of Papa's train station. The drawbridge down. We start off with the drawbridge. Coming down this way, get the rail yard. Let's add us a couple little blinking lights just for effect. Some pictures with the grandbabies from Alaska White Pass Railroad. A lot of these are just Lionel box sets. I was able to get on clearance from the Lionel store. A few other things from the train store, or train show, excuse me. Those are from Menards. Got a few cars from Menards, like this Alaska flat cars with the trucks, the caboose and all is from Lionel. A couple shells from a few of the little Line Chief starter set engines. Little rail yard sign, got Norfolk Southern Police. Just a plain police car, got some decals offline and put them on. Very good friend of mine works for Blythe Construction, so we tried to make a few custom trucks here in the little construction area. Got a little Sting over here, little police Sting, little speed trap. Just got this up in Virginia. I've never seen that one before. Got these from the Transportation Museum, 611. Or Virginia's Transportation Museum, excuse me. A few more just random cars. This is a Menards building. Change it over. Custom names, family business. Had some, just to give us some depth, did a few, just printed off some 8.5 by 11 pictures, put them on some foam board and glued them on there just to give it some depth. One day I'll probably put some flat buildings on there. Star Wars items, I'm gonna do a scene with those. Got the two there, one here, and then got this guy here. I'm probably gonna move them maybe up there where it's darker, like they're in space. A little chase scene or whatnot. Got the elevated track for passenger train. Right now I got Long Island Railroad. Sometimes I run the Amtrak. Just got this one recently. It's the 50th anniversary Operation Lifesaver Amtrak. There's no cars that go with it, so I took some Polar Express cars and did pretty much a terrible job painting them. I'm not a painter, but it did the trick for me. Just have something that kind of matched, and I said, well, why not? I have these extra Norfolk Southern auto racks, so I just put some Amtrak Auto Train decals on it and kind of made it something unique. I'm happy with it. Get a little downtown here. All these are Menards buildings. I like them a lot. The fire station's a little noisy, but I do like it with all the lights. One weird thing about Menards. Why do we have a police scene at the hospital. Maybe that should have been there and an ambulance here, but either way. Got these for Christmas last year. This is Charlotte Mecklenburg Police. Really nice. I just named that Charlotte since it's local to us. A little bit older truck, fully, well, not fully die cast, but the rig's die cast. Pretty nice detail, 10 bucks. Found it randomly at an antique store. Most of these cars, these die cast cars, are from Lowe's, CVS, Walgreens, some of them online, Walmart. Usually on average about $5.99 each. Pretty busy little area. All these little light posts are from Hobby Lobby. They're like $5.99. They're battery powered, but I'll show you in a minute what they look like. The lights off. Just kind of, this was like a little general store, just made a Piggly Wiggly. So when you buy Menards, they have these little, let's see where we are here. These guys here, they give you a lot of decals to put in them. So I was like, well, they do something with them. So I just made signs, did a few like little billboard style signs and whatnot. So, you know, just trying to keep it interesting. Got a little neighborhood church, and gotta have Mario Kart. The grandkids love this one, and they know who everybody's house is over here, which is kind of funny, I thought. Got that for Christmas. I did some lights, the clouds, hung some airplanes. I had to move the airplanes because they're sitting kind of low now compared to the track. They were there before the elevated track. The buildings, we did hardwood floors last year. Had some scraps. Just tried to cut them into some shapes. Spray painted them black and white. Cheap spray paint from Lowe's. Did some little blinking red lights to kind of give it some effect. And these lights are Govee brand, G-O-V-E-E. They do all kinds of different patterns, and I've got sounds with the speaker down there. You can do thunder and lightning, do police cars, all kinds of stuff. So we got the this section right here is just kind of open for whatever. I don't know. It's not necessarily permanent. Gotta have Beetlejuice if you got a model of any type, no matter what scale. So this used to be a Christmas village. I changed it over to a Coca-Cola plant. I just got this water tower and this other tower. We'll put some blinking red lights on there. Put a Coke logo on the water tower. And these little trucks here, if you buy one that's Coca-Cola, they're about $50 each. These are $10 each with some Coca-Cola decals. So you gotta improvise. This is from a freestyle machine. The logo there, drink machine and fountain machine logos. Just took a can, hot glued it to a little dowel rod, and got this little guy spinning on top of the ventilation. Believe it or not, this was a Pepsi plant. No longer. Then we got the corn syrup cars for the Coke Production Center. Got a, this engine's dead engine, so it's been gutted, so it just rolls. It's more there just for looks. I did do this John Deere. My grandson loves John Deere tractors, so this was a red building with gray, so I just went to Lowe's or Tractor Supply, got some John Deere spray paint, sprayed it up, put foam board down, Hobby Lobby, got the little hell bait, bays of, excuse me, hay bales, can't talk. Got some little gravel rocks from the little landscape place around the corner from my house, sandpaper. Just improvise, you know. You don't make everything you want. You gotta make it work. These aren't full scale. These are like 1/64 scale, but it does the trick. It's over here away from the, I guess, the true O scale. So you don't really notice. If you're big time into modeling, you're gonna notice little things like that, but it serves the purpose that I want. So, and they got the little John Deere little siding back here. Just a little Lionel starter set. And back to the drawbridge. Now, one thing I thought, I've got grandkids. This is what got me back into the hobby. If a kid can't touch something, they're going to lose interest. So what I did, not a lot of room right here, but all these cars in the little green area in front, like they know not to touch the stuff in the back. But they get to play with all this. They can play with all these cars right here. They don't mess with those. They don't mess with those with their wire, but they drive their little cars on here, do the little roadblocks, and all these are for them to play with. They're not going to hurt them. You know, they're die cast. They don't mess with the stuff back there, but all this, they've got all this area to play, all in the front, all the way across. They got a couple little chairs in here. You know, they got all this to play, all the way around, all the way around. Pretty big area. And if I was a kid, I would absolutely love it. Turn the lights off. Let's see what it looks like in the dark. Actually looks kind of cool, I think. All right, hopefully it'll focus in pretty good. And I can get a long shot here for you. Just doing this with my iPhone. You know, on TV, they make the videos look like you're making a movie. This is real life. They don't actually look that good, or either I don't know what I'm doing, one of the two, or both. Only bad thing about this building for the trains is fast track's extremely loud. It echoes a lot. So it's hard to hear yourself think sometimes. Oh, one other thing, got a little turnout here. So you can go through the buildings, or you can switch this one in the front. Got a little defect detector there. You can kind of see one of the grandsons. So push that over, so I gotta fix that little guy there. But yeah, and I use that as a more or less just a siding to park some more excess train cars that I've got. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.